What is going on, guys? Welcome to NBA 2K17 The Prelude. We're getting the episode in this wonderful, basically free DLC that 2K is offering, getting it set to go. Looking forward to the game. I'm really excited about what this game has to feature, so we're going to be creating our My Player and checking out all the attributes and different styles that we have. Supposedly, you get to play 5 games in college and then one more bonus game that has something to do with the Olympics. I'm really looking forward to it, and let's get into it. Here's a little bit of an introduction. Of course, NBA 2K17 is sold separately. But all the progress that you get from doing the Prelude, you get to do in the actual game. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully this Prelude goes well, because you only get one try at this. Important to note, you cannot redo the Prelude no matter what you do. Even if you restart it, delete your save file, you only get one shot. So it's important that you do really, really well when you can, as best as you can. If you really want to be like that guy, you could always quit a game early if you're not doing well, if you want your draft stock to go back up, but who cares about that? When the game comes out, you can do the Prelude-ish version of the My Career Story as many times as you want. So we're going to be getting into this video real quick. I'm going to be doing my face scan here in a minute. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how that turns out. Supposedly the software is really, really good. If you want to do your own face scan, make sure you download the My NBA 2K17 app. You can get it on the App Store, on the Android Store, and you go in and you log into your Microsoft account, your Steam account, your PS4 account, whatever you got, and you go over to face scan, and it doesn't take very long. You just got to rotate your face a couple times, and the software supposedly is really, really good. Here I am just speeding through mine. Because I did this ahead of time. I actually had this part of the video recorded earlier, but I had some copyrighted music playing in the background, so my audio was messed up. So I gotta redo that. So it was really, really cool. As you can see, this is my design. My face scan turned out pretty well. I would say that I look fairly decent. I'm pretty satisfied with how I look. So we're gonna update that and hop in. So as you can see, here's the main screen. Inventory, appearance, 2K store, 2KU. Do realize that if you want to upgrade your My Player in between games, all you have to do is press the B button when you're at the screen that shows all the games. You can go back and go in the inventory and your appearance and buy stuff for your player. My personal advice, based on what I saw throughout the entire Prelude, is don't buy anything just yet. Wait until the game comes out. Wait until you get the game, because maybe you want to change your My Player and stuff, or maybe you want to up your draft stock. Maybe your Prelude didn't go as well as you want. So make sure that you wait, and then you can decide whether or not you want to use the player that you have now or use the player that you make then. I usually go small forward. I decided to pick small forward again. As you can see, there's different categories for every single guard. There's all-around superstars for every single position as well. I like to be a LeBron type. The caps in this Prelude and the caps this year are pretty tight. Not gonna lie. It's not like you can be a LeBron James or Michael Jordan type, where you can do just about everything on a court. And I kind of hope as the year progresses that they raise those caps. So not right off the bat, but I think you should have a system where you can really, really play a lot of hours or play a lot of tournaments or something that allow you to unlock even higher caps. Because as you can see, and as I did the Prelude, my cap on a layup is 80, and that's really, really low for being a 6'8" small forward when you have LeBron James is a 96 overall. So and you can see I'm looking through Shot Flasher and Shot Creator. Shot Creator allows you to do the most things on offense, and then things like rebounding and things like that are kind of on the lower end. In previous 2Ks, I've always noticed that you don't really need to upgrade your rebounding. It just kind of happens. But this year, you kind of need to have some rebounding. It really determines whether or not your guy can go for boards and stuff. Obviously, I'm only at 55, so maybe it doesn't affect it as much as I think it will. But do realize that also sharpshooters you're seeing on the screen right now. Sharpshooter, great for shooting. You can be an unbelievable shooter, but it still only maxes out at a certain amount of cap. So I hope that they raise these caps, because like I said, my 3 maxes out at a 70 for a small forward, and I'm LeBron's size, and not that LeBron makes 3s all the time, but that's something that I hope that they can add to. I get making caps. It's important to not have every single player in every single position be overpowered, but you should be able at some point throughout the year to reach that greatest of all time status, because otherwise what's the point if I can't be that kind of level. So I checked out the shooting guards too, just kind of see what the difference was. The types of styles kind of stay the same in terms of how high you can rank up your bars for each position. It just matters how high that cap is based on the fact that you have a shooting guard or small forward. So Shot Creator for shooting guards and small forwards is the same, but shooting guards have a higher base stat, which increases to a higher maximum stat. I ended up going with small forward again, 6'8". I debated between slasher and shot creator, but I decided finally on shot creator. It's a great overall for me. I like being able to score in the post and stuff in my previous 2Ks, which you probably saw in NBA 2K16. But I like to also run pick and rolls, which is something that only the point forward had, really, with the badges. I hope that they also allow you to unlock more badges. Like, I get that there's 5 or so that they're going to make exclusive to certain types of archetypes and things like that. But I do hope that you can earn some stuff. I have no problem with 2K asking you to earn your what you get in this game. I think that's something that's important, because in the past years people just bought their way through it or whatever, and it took me a long time to get those 64 badges and 99 overall back in 2K16. It took like several seasons, and that's cool with me. I think if you play like a couple seasons in my career, they should give you some sort of incentive to play further into the career, so that there's a point to scoring like lots of championships or points or whatever. I don't know if they will. Also, your height, I went with 6'8" because I wanted to add a little bit more to my dunking, my strength, things like that. And I had my shooting up pretty like higher than I wanted to be. I'm like debating back and forth, but I stuck with about 6'8". Wingspan also matters. The shorter your wingspan, the better. Obviously, the longer, the worse. I don't know if it's going to affect how well you can block and stuff. Supposedly, like, the mechanics and stuff are really, really good this time around. But I kind of went a couple shorter than the norm, just so I can get an extra boost to things like strength and things like that, because it just doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal to me. So shoulder width is something else that doesn't actually matter. As you can see, there's me with really, really short arms, which is just an 80-inch reach, by the way, which at 5'7.5", I would love to have that reach. But when it comes to the actual game, you'll kind of see that it's an entirely different new beast this year. Also, weight's an important factor, which is coming up. I went with about 255, I believe, just to add a little bit more to my lower body, being able to body and stuff. It's a new game. The systems are way more realistic, defense and all those kinds of things. Your player gets bodied a lot in the paint, so you need to have strength and stuff. As you're cutting across screens and stuff, you will get slowed down. You will get caught in body contact. So you got to be prepared for that. And like I said, I do hope that as this year goes on, they make some improvements to these caps. I usually go with 24, and because it's Kobe who retired, I'm going to go with 24 again. All right, baby, beginning the career.
This year's NBA 2K17 is my career mode. My man over here, he usually doesn't do things
Apollo
like
Creed, baby.
I appreciate you coming out.
No, it's my pleasure, man. I'm excited. Looking forward to seeing what kind of careers they're going to have.
You know what? I'm really glad you said that, because you laid out a pretty perfect foundation, man. The blueprint was pretty flawless.
Thank you, sir.
Kobe the GOAT. Wow, this looks so cool. Oh yeah, man. That Rough Jazz series.
Career mode, the entire career. That's good and bad. Ups and downs, come on.
Kobe's face. Bang.
So what part of the game are you going to miss the most? I mean, we saw everything.
Yeah, all of it, honestly. The good, the bad, the wins, the losses. It's a lot like boxing, man. It's really about the opponent within yourself. It's the most important, right? You win that battle, then you win the rest of them.
It's a game within the game. My man. All right. Well, welcome to... What am I doing? I got you right here. Can you do the honors?
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to NBA 2K17's My Career Mode. Enjoy.
See, that was great.
Right?
Yeah.
Good?
I felt it. I mean, I felt like you meant it.
I felt it too.
Okay.
I felt it too. They better have a better career than mine.
What happens if they do?
I'm about to lace these things back up. I'm going to have to.